saying fuck the streets and all this. I'm not with it because I am, I'm a big part of the streets. That's what my love at. That's what my genuine love at. They love me so much, and I'm always speak up for the streets, bro. We talking about how it traumatized us. Yeah, it fucked us up, but it made us success stories. Everybody who was traumatized by the streets, it made you a success story to lead them streets.
Somebody like Boosie and his caliber. I'm sorry, I had a microphone. Somebody like Boosie and his caliber of work, the line that he does, it really, justifies or really, you know, add value to what he did as far as what it came, as far as when it came to the streets. Someone like him who really got it out the mud, that was in the trenches and out in the streets, that was real heavy, and in spite of other allegations that he may have. But he was boosting the situation though. He really had no, in his situation, really didn't have any chance but to really get it out the mud. And you got other rap dudes, and that's why I don't really kind of focus on a lot of celebrities and these rap figures. Back then, it was just really good music, hustling music, and it was a lot of you got a lot of substance out of it, as far as really with getting money. But now, as generations went on, it got kind of tainted, and it got a lot of you know murders music and killing and all that, and it was a detriment to our society. But it wasn't like how it was years ago when we was coming up, saying the early 2000s, the late 99s, and stuff like that. But when Boosie was coming up, it was really actually street dudes that was really out here really getting it. It wasn't too much of the killings and stuff. Yeah, you may have that, and that's and it was always you got to take the good with the bad. But he's really saying what he's saying.
Streets made everything. Hip hop, NFL, NBA. All these are people who come from most 60% are from the NBA or from the streets. All athletes are from the streets.
That's where I disagree with Boosie on right there though. But some of them like the ball players, the people that's in the NBA or NFL, they wasn't really street dudes. They were the guys that just had talent. They really, you know, uh, get themselves out of the poverty, but they had talent though. If you was good in sports or doing what you did in the athletic world, but a lot of them really didn't have street smarts, and they would never really had like the street guys. You see what I'm saying? They just had talent and just had the abilities to take them where others didn't. So
They had to play ball to leave the streets. So the streets got success stories. This shit ain't all trauma. Trauma turned into success. Let's keep it real, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna nah, man. We ain't finna be on no fuck the street shit. Especially if you done made it off the streets, nigga. Come on, man. Like, take the streets out of all our music. Take street shit out, all our music. Who are we now? Who are you now without that street message that you preach to everybody? Who are you now, nigga? Yeah, man. So that ain't cool, right? I'm not with the fuck the street shit. I feel like y'all using that as a gateway for when y'all get in trouble. If everybody saying fuck the street, by the time y'all get in trouble, now y'all have a gateway. I'm telling, fuck the streets. I ain't going for it. I'm standing up, man. Hey, all these.
yeah, I agree with Boosty on that aspect too, because a lot of them they were studio gangsters. You know who was really the ones that was really living it, who was really just talking the talk. But somebody like Boosie, for instance, in his situation, there's other few out there, but Boosie just the main topic. This is what we're talking about. He really has substance, and really you could tell in the grit and the grind and his music he would bring was actually what he was walking, like how he talking. So, um, in his situation, when he's saying F, he ain't with the F the streets situation, we could totally get it. But from the guys that's out there that was really doing what we had to do to get out of the streets, we pretty much saying F the streets because there was nothing really good out of it, and the streets don't love you. So you did what you had to do to get out of it in order for you to, someone use it as a tool to propel propel yourself out of the streets so you could provide a better lifestyle for your family, so you won't have to go through that anymore, or you just come up with a couple of with a significant amount of cash for you to kind of, like I say, spring yourselves up into a better position. But the streets don't love you, and it has no loyalty. And I'm one of the ones that was, I wasn't too heavy in the streets, but I'm pretty sure most of us were. And we just pretty much found our lane. We did what we had to do. We got out of it, and we just kind of bit off before it got in the way it is today. So yeah, it's crazy.
So lame that there's some niggas out here in the rap game that's trying to change the narrative that the streets is not the way to go. And it's niggas that's literally in that same rap game that done did time, that done had to lose homies over this same shit that everybody fought for, saying that niggas is cop-outs because they not fighting for the streets no more. These same streets done took niggas' families away. These same streets done made niggas lose their life. These same streets done gave niggas time in jail. And y'all parading this shit around like somebody's supposed to be rooting for the streets, or nah, this is what make you real. This street shit is corny, bro. And I know I sit up here on this internet and I act like, you know what I'm saying, the cool uncle that's, nah, bro, I'm from this. I'm really from this. You know what I'm saying? I got an uncle and I got an uncle and I got a cousin right now doing 40 years, both in the same jail, ADX. Right now, I got a cousin just came home doing 10.
Yo, that's facts too, because we all have, and I'm a lot of us in these situations where we have family members or uncles and dads and cousins or brothers and sisters that's locked up due to this street life mentality and stuff they were doing. And a lot of them, some of we got some of these street people that's out here that don't use their head for a lot of things. You got dumbness act and stuff like that. But for the ones that they were just doing it for all the right reasons, it was just really self-explanatory. But a lot of days, not especially the culture today, it's really just all hogwash and just watered down now. It's just do what you want, how you want to do it. And it's just really no meaning to why they're doing it. That's why it's pretty much F the streets, especially now in these days and terms. So I totally get it what old boy really saying, because once you get behind them walls, the ones that was run out here in the streets with you, they ain't gonna come put money in your books. They ain't the ones that ain't gonna visit you or hold you down. They're gonna be backdooring you, trying to holler at your old lady, or just putting yourself in the position that you were once in, and try to take it a step further. But once they know, because it's just gonna be a domino effect. So the streets really never had any favoritism. There's people that fighting over colors and streets and stuff like that, and the streets don't love you because you're just another average Joe. So yeah, brother cooking though.
My father lost 10 years to the game. I lost my best friend. I lost other niggas in this shit. And it's all because of what I chose to be around when I grew up, bruh. This shit is dumb. And for rappers to be saying out their mouth, yo, nah, we love the streets. You dummy. Nigga, you not even in the streets no more. You talking for niggas that's around you. That's corny as hell, bruh. That's corny for y'all to be pushing this to niggas that's 17 to 24 years old so they can go out here and lose their life or get locked up, and they mother gotta call and drive 3, 4, 8, 10 hours away every weekend to go see them because they're being real to bum ass niggas like y'all, bruh. That's the problem right now. And we come on this internet and we laugh and we hee-haw. Oh, niggas is real, niggas is rats. You want niggas to be loyal to you out here on the streets when they go to jail, y'all niggas is banging their baby moms and y'all niggas ain't giving their moms no money.
Facts. You just said just what I said.
Money on their commissary. Y'all niggas is corny as hell, bruh. And it's time for somebody to stand up and make a difference. Yeah, Thug and them, 21 of them said fuck the streets. It's fuck the streets. That's it. At the end of the day, you should be worried about your kids, nigga. That's what you should worry about. You see what's in my backseat right now? Car seats, nigga. That's who I'm gonna die for. That's who I'm gonna die for. Not no nigga that as soon as I get in the jam, he either gonna tell on me to save himself, or nigga, he ain't gonna give my mother no money and she gonna be struggling trying to take care of me behind the wall. Y'all niggas is ignorant. That shit is ignorant as hell. And we gotta wake up. Y'all niggas be street niggas all y'all want to. But let me tell y'all something. I'm talking to the young niggas right now. Listen, young niggas with no records. Okay, you want to be the biggest gangster in the world, nigga, and you got kids, you want to know what you do? You keep your record clean and you will get your gun license. That's what you do, okay? You want to lay something down, make sure you lay it down for something that's important, like your family, your wife, the mother of your kids, nigga. Not for these niggas out here that don't care about you when it come between you and them. Fuck them niggas, because guess what? Them niggas can't walk around with no straps. They can't protect their family. They can't do nothing. All them niggas can do is pop perks, beg for rods, and buy illegal shit and get more shit put on their resume. And guess what? The further and further they get to that hole, the more they can't do nothing about that shit. Fuck the streets.
Hey, and he said what he said, man. I totally agree with him. I totally agree with him. Fuck the streets. Nowadays, especially like, you know, we didn't have not too long ago, the Young Thug and 21 Savage thing. Well, 21 Savage is speaking out, but the Young Thug and what's the other guy named Gunner and all them had the YSL case and down here in Atlanta, and all of them told, you know, they all of them out, and they on probation. Now all of a sudden it's F the streets, but they weren't saying that when it was in the recording booth, speaking all this. Yeah, I'm shoot this and F the police and all that, and now they come out with a different tune. It just goes to show you, man. These guys, they put on the persona. I never paid any. Some of their music, I only listen to the beat or something like that, but I can never understand what they're talking about anyway. I call it all a mumble rap, and that is no disrespect to the, you know, to the music or whatever, but it just wasn't my cup of tea, and I don't really rock with it. I listen to old school stuff, man, the G's, the T.I., stuff like that, the really motivational hustle music type thing, trap music. That's what it was back in the day. But nowadays, you got these, you know, these clowns that's really trying to be street personas, and this was, you know, cosplaying and try to make like they're doing something that they're not. But anyway, y'all leave a comment down below. Y'all tell me what you think. If it really F the streets, or you got all these guys that's really rapping, or they're really in the streets, like BOOSIE was saying. So I'll catch y'all on the next video, and I'm out. Peace.